What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Joe Lion, and I'm here to. We're going to be going into a tournament. And it's going to be this little $550 tournament right here. We're going to hit this for the info. I'm registered in it. I go by the name of Joe Lion. ClubWPT is one of my favorite places to play when I'm trying different things. This one's got about 74 is still registering. It starts at, it says 1 a.m., but it's 10 a.m. So this is an East Coast server. And we got 74 entries right now. Top 10 is going to be placing anywhere. It's 550 play chips, basically. So it's free to play, but you can learn. Highest payout is 10,000 chips. Lowest payout is 912. Basically, if you make the final table, you're going to be walking away with at least 700 more than what you played into. So, one thing about poker tournaments, you don't have to finish first to get money, but you always got to try to finish first, because as you can see, the further you place, the more you get. But we're going to do this right now. I'll be right back while I'm starting. Thought I'd come back and thought I'd come over here and play some tournament poker, some WPT against against a lot of the players in the area. Now we're up to 80 registrants. Should be starting any minute. Telling me 1 a.m. See, we're about ready to go into the tournament. Thought I'd do this little video. Yeah, I'm having a pint of beer. Ooh, I got the ace, so I'm the dealer. Now, mind you, this is a no-limit Holdem tournament, so basically, if you've watched a lot of the tournaments online, we're trying to make the top 10, so you'll see my position right here during the tournament based on players in the other tournaments. As you can see, this guy went all in. I play these tournaments not like anybody else. I play like this guy right here getting poor. He plays it like it's free money. I play it like I was playing a real life tournament. A lot of people will try to do this because the fact is it gives them the advantage early. Now, mind you, he had a good hand. King, queen. Guy's throwing up a sevens. I would have been really winning right now with my jacks. Now I wouldn't be winning anymore because he just pulled out the straight. And he did. King Queen's a good hand to push all in with, especially if it's off. If it's suited, great. This is offsuit. But as you can see, now he's got a little bit of advantage. As you see, I'm right here, 24th out of 81. Let's see what he does. Is he going to do a double push? Is he going to beat? Yeah, don't mind the sound. I got a little ambulance down in the running. He folded. He didn't like his hand. This hand I kind of like a little bit. It's still too early, so I always play it like I'm playing in real tournaments. I'm going to see what this GOP will do. GOP, or if you guys can say that, let me know. Official time on the server, 1 a.m. Okay. We're going to raise this. I'm going to raise this to 40 chips. So now I'm only playing this guy up here, JM member 7. He calls, so it's me and him heads up. I like that hand. He's going to be first to act. I've got the 9, so I need just a 10 or a 5, and I'm good. Hopefully the 5. But I got a backside flush because I've also got 3 hearts. I can see one more. I want to see what he does. It might have been a bad move because that 8 didn't help me out at all. There goes my flush chance. I made it cheap on me. Okay. He's trying to draw me in. I'll play. And there's the 5. Let's see what he does. I'm going to see what he does. I've got it on 100. And I win that pot. So I win the first pot of the day, hand number 2. With a straight. He's going to fold, or he's going to go all in. This guy I'm looking at, he's going to go all in with some good hands. So if I know... The problem is he's not going to get paid too much for his hands doing it that way, just because of the fact it might protect it, but he's not going to make chips, because if people start catching on like that, they're not going to be making enough chips. Like, I'm folding, even though I like 4 deuce, he's behind me, and you've got a couple of razors already. Let's see how this hand plays out. Yeah, I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. I was going to say, I was trying to find some videos, some ways to get more interaction on the game. If you guys are into poker, I love playing poker. I just can't afford it half the time. But I will say this. And now we got everybody had aces. He's got the better ace right there. He's got the better draw. He wins out. He's got the flush. Because of that 9 showing up, everybody would have pulled out, split the pot, except when he got that queen of hearts, it gave him a flush, which beats their 2 pair. But like I was saying, it was when you're playing these games, playing poker. I played ever since I was my military days, and about 20 years of it. I've been off and on. I've played tournaments in Vegas. I played different tournaments online when the big online poker boom was around. We got some all-ins. Good all-in. Kings. But I've seen kings cracked before, so... Okay. He's not winning. He's got the win right there. Unless the king hits there, he's got the win. Which he doesn't. So... Getting poorer, just got knocked down just a little. I'm just gonna call because I want to see what getting poorer does. Okay, he folds. So J members raised it about to 20. These guys to my right are lower chip stacks than I am. He's ahead of me. He could put me all in. We're still, and ladies and gentlemen, we're 10th in the tournament, so we're going to go 20. I've got that ace with a high 9. If I have to, I'll check it around the board. He he does not. I'm gonna go. Now those two are playing. I've bailed out. Sometimes it's good to bail out and see what and watch others knock themselves out, because basically one thing about poker tournaments, you all get the same amount of chips to start off with, and then what you do is you survive. If you really want to know my poker stat advice, this is what I do. Is usually I'll play, if I've got a better advantage, I'll play it up to see how the table's rolling. King Queen. This guy won with the King Queen last time. Still lower than me. I look like, yeah, I am. I'm the second highest chip stack on the table. Blinds will go up. Okay. Telling me the blinds will go up. Now, these guys cannot knock me out. He might push all in. If he's taking that long, he's setting something up. That's what I'm going to say. In the pot with 3 other players. Not my favorite kind of hand, but I do got a draw. I have a jack. I need a jack there. That ace is probably scaring me a little bit, because somebody can have an ace. They all checked around the board. Okay. I think he's got the ace. And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to throw away draw hands, because if you get a jack, then yeah. But the thing is, he might have an ace on him. May have a 10. Won't know, because everybody folds around him. Now, like Jack 9, a couple of high cards. Anything over an 8 is, I consider, pretty good. So when I got 2 highs, this guy's probably got flow. But you know what? Yeah, I might as well. I want to keep him honest. He's going to come in and play with me. Keep him. I'm going to check. Let's see what J-Member does. He's going to check as well. Me and J-Member are fighting for another pot. So, I'm going to check. He's not hitting anything. He's got needs. I'm going to check because I want to see what this guy's got. What's he got? I win with the jacks. I just barely won with that jack. So I knocked out getting poor. I'm up to... I got lucky on that one. I really did. That jack on the river kind of saved me. But it only cost me... It would only cost me 600 chips, just because the fact is me and J-Member were checking across the board. This one I'm not playing. Even though I like suited cards, I'm not going to play that one. Definitely not an unsuited 9-4. I'm not going to play that. And most of the time when you're playing poker, it's all about patience. It's a game that basically you got to it's a lot of patience. You're going to not have the best hands all the time. You're going to keep trying to fight through it. But I will tell you this. It is one of the biggest things. If you can stay patient, as you see right now, we're going to go take a look at the tournament. Already 14 people eliminated. We started with 81 players. And I need to be in the top, mind you, like I said, I need to be in the top 10. And we're doing good. I am the chips leader of the, I am the table leader. I've got over 3,000 chips. He's got 2,500 chips. He just spent most of his because I guess he's got something pretty good. Then it goes to him next at 1,900. So I'm not doing too bad. As you can see, let's see, chip average. Total stack is 7,000. As you see, I'm right here. 7,000 is the tallest chip stack. 500 is the lowest. 19,000. So I'm 1,300 chips above average right now. Okay, we're going back to the table. I'm gonna fold 9-2. I'm just not getting really good hands right now. That's all right. If I fold, they know I'm. A lot of times, people will get the sense that if you're folding a lot, that means you're waiting for good hands. And when you play, you're playing good hands. Sometimes that could be to your advantage, due to the fact is that you get it into their mind that you only play good hands, and then you throw in like a six. You play like a 6-5 suited, and you don't look like you're going to win the hand, but you raise a bet. Everybody else folds it, so you still win the hand. It could be poker is not just what you have on your hands; it's how you can manipulate people on the table too. One thing about poker here is that you don't have, especially online, you don't have to worry about somebody seeing your poker face. So, ooh, this is one good. Queens versus a flush draw. Let's see who wins. The queens. So that's another player out. Okay, so now Holmes Logics is behind me. Man, we're down to 60 players. I need basically 1 out of every 6. This guy wants to keep pushing. He's not doing so well. This one's almost out. They're under 1,000 in chips. Let's see here. Chip stack's gone up to 2,000. I'm still in 8th place. There's only about 10 players with 3,000 chips or higher. So we're not doing too bad. And 2 of them are right here. He was already all in. 7 would win it. It didn't. So all these chips are going over this way. Now he's higher than me, which pushes me down a little. This one, I like at ace-5. I'm going to just 3-bet it and bring it up to triple the bet, bring it up to 120. He's going to raise it to 200. He's on tilt, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see that. I want to see what the first hand is. I'm going to call. I'm going to hopefully see the flop. And if the flop comes like a 2-3-4 or ace-5 or anything with an ace, I can catch him off guard. Not an ace-5, but I like I need runner, or I need an 8. I've got the chips to cover. I'm going to do it. Let's go. Now I need a 5. I still beat him because I had the ace kicker. He was going for a straight just like I was, but because I had the ace, I won. Which brings me up to, hell, I think that's my second player I've knocked out. Might have to check. I guess the full. No. When she's betting that much, then I cannot compete with the Jack-4. That I could compete with. Ace queen suited. Now another thing, ladies and gentlemen, any hand can win, any hand can lose. I've beaten pocket aces with 6-2, just because I hit 2 2s on the flop, which gives me trips. I give him a 2 pair. I'm gonna check. He's possibly got a king. I have a feeling he's got a king. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna see what's got. Now this is very unusual. I'm gonna check it because I've got a queens, plus I got a diamond flush draw. He's got it. Possibly got a king queen. I'm gonna check. Yeah, he got a little bit of my chips, but that's one thing is if you're not, yeah, you might be pocket mid, you might be like, okay, you just gave this guy a chance. But the thing is he's gonna be, he might be ahead of me now, but I didn't lose too much. I only lost maybe like 360 chips. Let's see what he does. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the table on him, and I'm going to throw 240 on him just to see how these guys react. For her to call me, it's going to bring her under the 2,000. He might call. That's what I thought. He might call. Huh. And I'm just going to throw 420 out there just to see. Continuation bet. He folded. Good. Which means I got some of my chips back. Brought me from 9th. As you can see, if you guys are looking up here, you can see from my position in the tournament, I just jumped from 9th to 7th. Just went in that pot. Sometimes you don't have to have a made hand just to win. You just got to make sure that you get pretty lucky, I would say. This one, I need a 6, and then I can really start hammering. Okay. I'm going to call it just because I want to see that 8 or 7. 10 or a 6 is going to kill me, though. Okay. Let's see what she's got. 10 or 6? Nope. Okay. What it's doing is it's switching us tables because it's condensing the tables back down. I got moved to another table. I am not the biggest chip stack on the table. 5,000 over here means even though I'm in 6th place, this guy must be in the top 5 on the tournament. I'm going to fold. Usually I would play a 5 deuce, especially. As a matter of fact, let me go take a look. I've won 5 pots. I've seen the flop 8 out of 18 times. Means I've been playing played after the flop 8 out of 18. Winning 5 hands out of 8. That's not really that bad. It's like hitting 5 runs out of 8 hits. You're not doing too bad. You're winning something. This is a good run today. I would have only had that pair of 5s, but that got a flush draw that's looking at me really well. Now, I probably would have been scared of the flush draw as well as the potential of a full house. Now, one thing about online poker is you've got these people sitting out here, and what they'll do is when they sit out, they don't win per se. They just keep getting blinded out. And it sucks, really, because a lot of times the players that are competing for the number one position, usually a lot of people will lose out. Some of these people think it's a strategic way, gain some chips and let everybody beat themselves out. That way they can be pushed up to the higher rankings. That people knock themselves out before they lose all their chips. And some people do good on it. But in my case, when I'm playing against people like this one right here, what I'll do is if, like, one tournament, it was just me and another guy. When he found out he finished in the money, he sat out. And all we did was we just took the chips. Just kept blinding out. Me and him kept switching between back and forth. Just winning the pots. Even if we had the best hand, fold it. Let the other guy take it. So currently, we have an all-in. And it's between these two right here. 1 for 7. That's going to put them 3,900 chips versus 1,100 chips. This guy, I'm going to say, if this guy wins, I will probably be better on my chip stack now. I've only had a pair of 8s and 6s. Blinds are going up next hand, so basically 100, 200. We're getting down to the bottom. Everybody, listen, look at this. We're getting down to the... We had 81. We're already halfway through. 42 players eliminated. 39. And we only been playing it for 25 minutes. I need to finish in the top 10 to make money. Let's see what we got. It's a couple of bad hands. Sometimes it's good to fold, though, because the longer you fold, the more everybody else knocks each other out. But let's see here. Diamonds. I had the worst one. I had a 2 of diamonds. But look at this, guys. Position 5 out of 38 players. He must have won the hand. So it knocked him from 5,000 to 3,000 chips, which puts him below me. Means I'm actually back to being the chip leader of the table by a good 1,800 advantage. Now, these guys are still going. They keep chipping. Man, another person enters our table. Nice. Let's go. One of them's going to be a bit higher than me. There we go. No. Now he's only about 500 behind me. He just did completely bad. But this is a good hand. I like these king queens, especially right after the button. King queen suited. He's on tilt. I think he's starting to lose. Now, if they want to, they can play around. I'm going to play. I'm going to max bet and put the pressure on them. I went all in. They cannot beat me, or that I can play another hand, but they can be pushed all in. He saw that I had the king queen. Now, the only thing that's going to beat me is a 10. We split. No, actually, that's because we both had the kings. Knocked him out. I am now number 1, ladies and gentlemen, with that, because his king 10 could not beat my king queen. kings and threes with the queen kicker versus kings and threes with the 10-tick kicker. So I'm going to check that down. Yep, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Lion, 10,000 chips. The next second place has about 8,900 chips. We're going to be doing some good. Now, here we can... I got Jack 9. I like these hands. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw an extra 300 in there. We're going to... If these guys want to compete, I don't... Let them compete. One of them's going to knock each other out. But being first, 33 players left to go. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like looking at the payout. First place right now, 11,542 and a half play chips. When I only spent 550 play chips, means I pretty much would get almost about 10,900 play chips back. Profit. Which means I can play more tournaments. So during this session, these little video sessions, I want to get you guys' comments. If you guys see that I was playing something different, like I said, I'm a big sports and games kind of person. Also, if to let you all know, if you guys are interested, I actually run joke cards. If you guys are interested in any Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon, any type of cards, I would love to reach out to me. Call me up or send me an email at jotelion.com or jotelion@gmail.com, or send me an email saying what you are interested in. I'll see what I can find. I've got a lot of cards around. I sell them all the way from like the cheapies, 5 centers, all the way up to about... I've got a $25 card with me right now. Actually, I think it's like 27. If you guys are interested in that. If not, I'm trying to build enough money so I can create the dream of games and sports locations across the country, if I can't, or just so people would have a place to go hang out and play. If you're interested. Currently I'm still number 1 and I'm under 9. But yeah, it's a big thing of mine. I want to try to get little spots that people can go play and videotape. We get the high quality computers where they can actually become their own YouTube influencers like that, by playing video games against other people from the same area, enjoy time with each other, and create videos. I mean, I'm trying to get some editors. It's a big dream. I don't know if it's gonna blossom, but it's great to start. And if you guys are watching these videos and like what I'm doing right now, please be sure to let me know. If you guys want to make a donation, I really appreciate it. I work myself. I'm trying to build. I raised it. Just to let you guys know, I did raise this extra bet. He's coming at me. It's going to be me and him. I'm holding Jack 4 suited. I hit my 4. I'm going to put another 400 out there. See if he folds. I want to see if he folds. He did. So I get that $1,100 pot. I'm back up to 10,000. Now this one I'm gonna play kind of softly. What they say, I'm just gonna slow call. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna fold that. That's the reason why. I had a feeling. I had Ace Jack versus, and there was the case ace. The case ace, as we call it. Ace Queen wins it. Because I had an Ace Jack. He had Ace. But because he got the full house, he's just knocked out them. The way they both went in just told me something, that my ace jack was not good enough. A lot of people would play that ace jack right in that spot thinking, oh, I got a great hand, and then lose big time on hands like that. Sometimes you just gotta, if you see two people playing, you just gotta throw away the good hands, and because it saves you a lot on the chips. As you see, now I'm going against an ace 3 versus my 9s. As long as he doesn't, this one, Tiger Time, doesn't hit an ace, we should be good. And we're good. Because now I got 2 pair of queens and 9s. He's only got a queens with the ace kicker. Just knocked him out. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I would have played the last hand. This 2-8. This is actually a pretty good tournament for me. I'm glad I'm videotaping this. We got another all-in battle between ace 9 and king 7. Let's see what we get. Aces are winning right now. Aces won it. I can guarantee you aces won it. Because the fact is, the only thing that, even if a king, there was nothing that the river was going to do to help him win after that 3 hit. See, we're down to 24 players, guys. And let's see where we're at. Let me see where I'm at on the tournament. I'm 2,600 chips ahead of everybody. I ended up, everybody folded around me. You know what? I am not playing. I had 9-8 offsuit. I'm not really playing that hand. He went all in. He's sitting out. One thing about this, like I said, when you're trying to sit out, these guys are hoping that another 14, or actually another 16 players get knocked out before them. He's going to push. This one's like a little cheaper push. I like this one. Now I'm going up against a couple of... that one was not a great hand from what I want to see. I'm going to fold on that. He's got a player. He's got harmony. Ooh, ace jack. And you see how when I'm playing, I'm trying to get... When 2 other players are going against each other and they're very quick to push their chips in, like that, it tells me that they believe strongly in their hand. A lot of times, I tend to back up unless it's like one-on-one, and if it's just me versus somebody else, I usually will play them. But there's a lot of times that when everybody folds around the table, I'm usually, or when there's another person that at least calls, I let them try to take on the other player. I would have had a 2 pair right there, guys. I folded a 10-5 and a 10-5. Another 10-5 hits the board. As you can see, if I could get these 2 guys out, it'd be cool. But these guys are noticing that I'm not playing unless I have something good. Aries finally folded. He had a couple of good running hands. Harmony over here is with Bludge and Punchy Spet. Yeah. Once I look at... One thing about this website is you can see what cards you did. If you don't remember what cards you had, you can always look at it. And, alright, we got a... All in. Ooh. Flush draw with a pair of 9s. 10's wins so far. Sealing the deal. A 9 would have spared him. Knocks out Punchy Spet. Okay. Ooh, I'm now second. I mean, somebody is ahead of me. Blueface AB. But we're both still ahead of Angus at the moment. King Deuce. Still not a hand I want to play right now. Usually I'm not playing, looking at the stats, I'm not playing too many. I play about none of my... 8 out of 11. If it stays at 300, I'm going to play it. It stays. So it's just me and Harmony. We're going to check it around. I'm going to put it to 600 just so I can, if it say, hey, I got something, maybe push her out. It helps me. I got 900 chips, but it, as you can see, it just did push me back up to the number 1 spot. Without even a showdown. Now, if it gets folded around, I got to figure this out first. I'm going to send that to Harmony because this guy was going to fold anyway because he's sitting out. He folds on every hand. But this one I like. I'm going to play the... I'm going to raise these two. Bludge is going to call. So it's one-on-one versus Bludge. I like it. I'm going to bet him 1,200. He's going to fold. And I end up getting that 1,800 pot. Which I had a pretty good 10s and 2s with an ace kicker. It's always pretty good. Right now, because of the fact is we're getting low, I'm just sitting here trying to collect chips now. I'm already 1,100. I've got the chip lead. We're going to be trying to... I'm 300. Not going to cost me much. Now, if I can get another diamond... No. He's going to check. I'm going to check... And whoever wins this one, he got it. Cool. I don't mind him. Like, if he's got a better hand, he had 9 8s. I had King Jack. I was playing 2 aces with a King kicker. But it didn't really crush me. I'm still in the number 1 position. As you can see, I'm still over here with about 1,000 more chips than the next guy. But if we can knock these two out, I'm going to tell you right now, if I can get these two knocked out on my next hand, it's going to be good. Because this one's definitely going to be knocked out. Because the blinds are 150, 300. What we're going to do is we're going to try to knock this guy out. He's going to come in automatically anyway. And he's going to be out too because the antes are 25. He's only got 25 left. He's all in. He's all in. I'm going to play just because the fact is I got these two out. And I just so happened to catch a 2-pair off the flop. Does he want to play? No. Now, let's see how this turns out because it's me versus the all-ins. And I guarantee you I'll probably win both. I'll knock both of these players out right now. That's a not bad win. I just knocked out 2 players. We got down to about 19 players left now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Nobody wanted to play me. Yeah, I can throw 200 in the chips. You see, I'm down to 19 players. I need 9 players. Let's see where 10th spot is. 10th is at 5,000 chips. If I could get not 500, average is 58. That means the top 7 is over average. So let's see if we can do. Oh, aces. Oh, he's going to knock out bludge. Another one's probably going to go down. If we can knock out one more person, we'll probably end up moving tables. There's the knockout. All right. Yep, we ended up getting moved to another table. I ended up right next to Blueface. The queen's got it. Queen has it so far. Ooh, Jack's got. But he needs a king or an 8 to stay alive. He hits the 8. Lolo's got the straight. So, brings me back up to first because he just lost a whole bunch of chips. Now, the reason for this, okay, why I didn't get a hand is because I jumped into a table that was already playing. They don't want to give this guy an he's already was big blind. To give him the big blind again would be unfair. So they wait until the dealer button passes. It's basically I get to watch a free game. But now that we have 2 tables left, each table has 9. Each table has 9 players on it, so we're all got 9 players on this table. Currently, okay, the blinds are going to go up in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see how long we've been playing. Break duration. When's the next break? 15 minutes after every 15 blinds. Escalations. So what I'm going to do is come down here and find out. Basically, when it goes to 1,000, 2,000, that's when we're going to go on a break. All right. Second in chips. Okay. Means somebody. I'm going to play. I'm going against a 7,000, a 5,000, and a 9,000. When they see me come in, they know that they're going to probably get some chips out of me. That's if I can. But I got a suited kings. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I want to throw 1,800 on there just to see what. Okay. It pushes one person out already. Pushes 2. I'll throw another 12. See what he's got. Okay. Now I got a flush draw going. That's why I said if I can get another. What I'm going to do is check. Now he's going to win the hand. I'm guaranteeing you that. Let's see what he's got. Ooh. He flopped it. That's a good flop. I like that. Now, I dropped from 2nd to 7th, but the thing is, like I said, I need to stay in the top 10. I'm just slightly, I'm in 8th spot. I'm slightly above the average now. I'm not in the top spot. Blueface just beat me. But we're going to try. We're going to try to catch back up there. I just got to get some good hands. That's what. Like I said, guys, we've been playing this tournament for about 45 minutes. 64 players eliminated out of 81. We got 17 still left. Yeah, 48 minutes we've been playing. And I am currently a spot. Yeah, that last hand that killed me, that got me pretty good was I would be drawing dead anyway. Because the fact is, even if I hit the flush, he had a full house off the flop. That wasn't bad. Now, Blueface is going to be trying to clear the table around here. I got, let's see, one, two, I got 3 players that are better than me. Everybody else is under 5,000. I got 6,600. We're not doing too bad. We just got to outlast 7 more players, and with 5 of the players underneath me on the table is lower than me, I think that's a pretty good shot. There's 10 players lower than me.